Over to you, Davie.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yep. The fact they've been requested to do a muddler as a pattern, so first one I'm going to do is a Kate McClaren Sunburst Muddler. 2 seconds to organise. It's just a partridge wide wet hook and device size 8, just your standard text stream 80 thread. Find my time glasses. So as ever, it's just laying down a base of thread to start with. Just in line with the barb of the hook. Then back up towards the eye. You're going to tie in your so it's got a sunburst marabou tail. And you need to leave room for the muddler head. So just about, I don't know, about 3/4 of an inch maybe. Marabou. It's a nice colour. I don't know if you can see it. And then you're cutting away your rough ends. And then removing some of the fluff for your nails. And give it a wee wet. Offer up to your hook. And just right down to the in line with the barb again. And then the rib, it's just the silver wire from the wire company I mentioned last time, wire.co.uk. They do a great selection of colours. You're tying that in the length of your body. Nice tucks and turns. So these are used as kind of, well, traditionally, a kind of lock style would be a top dropper pattern. They'd be used to cause a disturbance to attract fish in. They're also good, like kind of in your washing line, especially if the water's a bit coloured up. Or peaty water, as we would say up here. The dubbing is the new range for Chuck and Duck, boosted hair and squirrel. So it's like natural with some kind of SLF through it. So just a thin noodle. One back and then up your body. I don't know if you could see, it's got like hints, it's got blues and reds and.
Speaker. Oh, sorry.
Right, tidy up with it towards the eye. And then your Palmer is just going to be it's a hen cake, you know, the Lakeland exclusive. The white and hen cakes are great cakes for wet flies. Nice long feathers. Come in great colours. Tie that in. Get it down to the eye. I got new hackle pliers today, so this is my first time using them. So you want two turns of a hen at the front. Oh, that's the well done. So one, and then you start your palmer down the body. So that's one, two, then three, and then you're catching in with your silver wire, a straight turn at the back, trap in the feather. Right. Cure the wire. Helicopter off. Move your hen feather. Right in your tail. So I mean it's as long as short as you want. I've got wee grooves in my vice I usually go by, so about a centimetre maybe. And always pinching your marabou. Gives it that kind of natural look. Tidy up. So it's going to have there's a Kate McClaren Baird. It's going to have a burnt orange, kind of speckled Brahma hen feather. Very similar to partridge. And just one turn. Yeah. One turn should do it. Just fold your feathers back. Just get the one turn. Tie it up. Trap it. Tidy up your area where you're tying a muddler head. Right, so the muddler head, so it's a dyed deer here, burnt orange. Now to judge how much you need. You want a good clump. So, as the technical term is, but it's hard to guess. It's once you start tying them a bit more, you get kind of an idea with deer hair. But a good judge is sometimes the width of the hook gate. Once you get your deer hair, you're taking out all the fluff. And this under fur that comes out with it, just that helps it stack better. There's a few different ways to do muddler heads. I'm not by any means the greatest at them, but this is the kind of way it works for me. It's a bit of a kind of cheats way. So just in your deer stacker, get all the tips lined up. So they're all lined up there. Ones. Now you're wanting your collar. So just about there. So you grab it with your left hand, all the tips with your left hand. Bring your thread up, over, down, and the deer hair will spin round. And pull tight, that'll flay it. And then you're just winding your thread through the hair. So you get to the front. Pushing your deer hair back till you find the eye of the hook. And it sometimes helps just to tilt your hook slightly up in the vise. Stops the thread slipping. Then I've got this handy wee tool. They're furry. There's no denying it. That just keeps everyone round the way. A bit of super glue in your thread. And your whip's finished.
Handy little clip, Davey.
Did I again, sorry?
That's a handy little clip you've got there.
Yeah, it's quite handy, isn't it? I think I got it from Iv'e. It's the same make as my bobbin holder, Shmeem. Right, so the trimming the head. So you bring everything forward. Any stray ones, you can just pop them out. Then in with your scissors. And cut about, I would say about a centimetre. Right, and then you just push everything back. And you see that's a bit of a shortcut to get there. I mean, you could fish it like that because they're designed to cause a disturbance, but in your curved scissors, so if you're looking at the fly, I tend to try and imagine a kind of about the size of a 5 pence piece, and then cut in with the curved scissors from there, and you're trying to keep it kind of uniform. You can keep cutting with muddler heads, and then you end up with no deer hair. You can use your fingers just to help. Sorry, I need to retain my voice. My camera won't pick it up. Less is more, really, with the deer hair. You don't want to chop it all the way after you've done your head. It's not great. Then push everything back. And that's your Kate McClaren Sunburst Muddler. You see okay?
Yeah,
Yeah.
fine.
The tip with deer hair is just practice, really. You've just got to practice with it. But it can be an annoying material to work with, but it's definitely worth the effort.
My wife finds them very annoying. Dear old,
Yeah. I actually bought one of the wee mini Hoover things for it. It gets everywhere, doesn't it?
yeah.
What was the hook, Davey?
Sorry?
What was the hook?
Oh, it was a partridge wide wet hook.
Thank you.
A lovely hook, shape of hook for kind of traditional wets and that and muddlers. I really like it.
Very strong hook.
Aye, very strong.
I was on a
As I
side
say, you
bit.
can fish the muddlers on the surface as well. You could change the hackle to cock hackle. My friend Lee, he fishes in great effect with a kinked up muddler in the dropper and a foam daddy in the point. And the kind of muddler brings the fish in and they go for the daddy. Aye, good pattern. Right. Aye, practice. Dear here, practice.
If anyone wants the numbers for it, it's the S1480.
Is that the hook number?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, sorry. That's the Sprite equivalent, which is just as good.
Right. No matter how hard I try, I always end up a mess. Stuff everywhere.
You always do with deer hair, though, don't you?
Eh?
You always do with deer hair.
Okay.
You always try it on an 8, David, or do you go down to a 10?
Oh, the muddlers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I go right down to 14. Yeah, for 8s to 14s, depending. For subsurface, it would be like 8s to 12s probably.
Thank
But
you.
then I fish quite small on the surface usually. Yeah, the next one is another wet fly. It's a heather fly. I'm not sure. Do you get hatches down there, heather flies, or
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah? They can be quite strange. Sometimes you get a lot of them, sometimes you don't get a huge amount, I think. I think it depends quite a lot on the weather. I think they prefer to hatch in kind of moist soil.
This year was a hit and miss.
Yeah, I've not seen a huge amount this year. Um, Ants, on the other hand, I've got a couple of ant patterns to tie, and I was out 2 weeks ago, and both days I was out, there was just millions of red ants. Right, so same hook again, set in a size 10. The same thread, just the black 8O, any you've got. Just tying into the eye. Down towards the barb. So this one's got a little silver tag. They're just Unimila in size 14. So it's got gold on one side, silver the other. So you're tying with the gold facing you. And just round the bend. It's about a quarter of the way round and back up. So how's the fishing been down south? Has it been good or
Um, Not
indifferent?
much of a hatch this year. It's been terrible.
Yeah.
It's but the trout have really gone through winter with a good condition.
Oh, so it's good quality fish.
Yeah, surprising because we're all wild fish down here, really. But they've been good.
Yeah, one of the locks I fished, the wild browns have been great, and they're bigger. The average size a lot bigger this year.
Yeah, that's what we found. I think it just gone through the winter well.
Yeah. There's a milder winter up here right enough, so that's probably helped.
But down here it was just wet.
Ah, I know, I'm sick of it. I know. So the ribbon, this is just a black wire. I can get it out. Right, let's secure that in. And the dubbing is a electric seal Bibio black, so it's like a synthetic seal sub. And it's just black with red through
Is that a fly box one again?
it. Chuck and Duck. They've got fabulous colours in the electric seal range. Great colours for wet patterns. A lot of kind of nice Irish colours, Scottish colours. Not the easiest to dub, but
That's synthetic, not a
synthetic,
not
yeah.
a seal. No.
Synthetic, yep.
Nice and spiky.
Aye. Oh, it's lovely stuff. I'll put the UV on it as well. It pops. There must be 100 colours, maybe more of it. Here's my UV light. So if you can see it.
Yeah.
Um,
Got some triggers in there, isn't there?
oh, aye. It's do that. Okay. So the palmer for this is a hairbit, and it's a black hen cape. It's been dyed red. It's got a hint of red through it. It's almost like a reddy brown. You're tying in your head. Then towards the eye. Quite warm tonight, right enough. I'm sitting here sweating.
Muggy more than anything, isn't it?
Yeah. So 2 turns again. So that's one at the front. One. Two, three. And across again with your wire, just to trap the feather. Then rub through. Off your wire. I mean, I've been brush give a good. That's quite a messy one. It's got a red grizzle hen hackle. Just to kind of imitate the leg. Face. Right. Again, just the one turn. Still got a kind of wing to go on and a head hackle. One. There. And this has got a wee wing of not a lot, just white deer here. Just bleached white from Vineyards, I think it is. From the end. Pull down tight in your first strap. And then just a black hen at the head. Just a white and 4B cape. Really good value capes. Patch that in. Pliers, just a few turns of your black hen. Maybe I'll pick that one. Good times to catch it. Fill everything back. And you're about finished too. And then just finish the head with whatever it is varnished resin. I use the Solaris resin, it's got a great wee brush. That's your wee heather fly wet pattern.
Anybody got any questions for Davie? No, they're all happy with that, Davie.
Okay, well, how did the evening go with Hans van Klinken? Was it a good night?
Excellent, it was.
Right.
Hopefully Hans is coming back again next year.
Well, maybe try and get down for it. I love his flies. Right. So the next pattern is a wee parachute ant pattern for I did a couple of great days 2 weeks ago with the ants. There were just so many about. The fish were keyed right in on them.
Thanks for stepping in tonight for us.
No, no problem. I'm sorry I'm not more prepared. So this is a Hanak hook. It's the 390 BL. So this is their clink hammer hook, but I don't like it as a clink hammer hook. Doesn't seem to be the right shape to me, but it's great for kind of parachute emerger patterns. So the thread is so that's a size 16. The thread is a burnt orange midge thread from Textstream. I was looking at the answer, they were more a kind of bronzy orange than a red when I looked at them. So I tied a few of these up. But it was a great day's sport. It was fantastic. So we're just going round the bend. The only thing with this midge thread is it frees. Then we're building up a body at the back of the hook here. The idea is this sits just below the surface. You don't want to go too thick because they're quite slender. Just adding in a wee bit finish here. I'm just going to resin this body. They're quite shiny bodied when you looked at them. Just down onto the hook with the resin. It stops the water getting in and discolouring. So then we new V. Quite simple wee pattern this, but it done the damage. Right, so now we parachute post. Just a thin bit of your aero wing or your poly yarn. So I would say you're halfway, there's a wee flat bit in this hook, so it's about halfway in the middle. If you bring up behind, sit in the top, and then just a figure eight to lock it in place. And then bring your thread in now. You're wrapping up. This bit's always furry. Right, so just a wee post and hackle. So just dripping one side of the stem. This is just a badger. So you're stripping both sides of the stem, but one side a bit further, just so you get the beginnings when you're wrapping. If you know what I mean. That's you. Out of the way. And the dubbing is just some twisted natural again. It's a burnt orange colour. That's just a wee bit for the thorax. That's it. Nice to be figure 8 around your thorax. There. What finish? Right, and to finish the parachute, I just turn the hook in the vise. That's the thread. Retie in the thread. There. And then wrap. Starting with the bare bit of stalk down towards the eye. Then trap in your feather. 2 wraps, then 1 in front. Snip away your ways. And this is, I finish them a bit different. This is an old trick I get taught. In fact, I've read. Instead of doing a bit finish, a bit of super glue in your thread. One, 2, 3, 4. And that's you. No bit finish, take away your thread. And none of your fibre, none of your hackle gets caught when you're about finishing. Just makes it a bit easier. And the last, yeah, never had a problem with cumless. And that's just a simple wee ant pattern for when the ants are coming off. There you go. Any questions in that one?
They're all on mute.
Oh, the other mute, okay. Seconds, I'll just get a drink. Oh. So the next fly is well, it's coming up to the fry season, so it's going to be a hopper fry pattern. Great bunty fish. So you can just vary the colours to what fries in your in the water you're fishing. Get eyes stuck to me. So this is a Hanak streamer hook, size 8. Just to say, 8O thread in black. This is another solid hook. Wee base of thread. You're tying in your foam. Cutting your foam at an angle. This is 6 millimeters foam using the uphaven cutters. So I used to tie these with Zonka hair strips, but it turns out I'm quite allergic, so my skin kept breaking out. So I use squirrel zonkers now. It's not quite as bad. Then take your thread down to the where the barb would be. So we're going to do an undertail in this, and it's a Glow Bright number 5. A good bit folded over 2, 3, 4 or 5 times. bit of it. Then the rib, just gold wire. Tides up your body. Wee bit of saliva, but please. Put your tail, give it a brush out. Now your zonker strip. So this is squirrel zonker in yellow. I mostly do olive yellow and then natural and white. It's not quite as big as the rabbit stuff, unfortunately. So I cut a bit about 2 hook lengths. And just measure against your hook, get your gap. Weight everything back. Few turns to get in place. Now just like a wee bit of super glue. Just to lock that in. A bit more. They get absolutely smashed, these flies, so I want it to be quite robust. Dubbing, I'm using um, just a kind of mixture of it's called white with bronze. It's like a spectra dubbing from hens. I use a lot of the hen spectra. It's really nice colours. And it's just a mix with some olive spectra through it. Quite sparkly. You want to build a taper towards the head area. I like a wee bit of, just a wee hint of red, just kind of representing gills. Then finish off with the olive. And then just rub up. I hope you're right. And now tying the rest of your zonker strip. Push the foam forward. Just find the gap, a wee gap. Come your scissors, just cut as close as you can. Secure that in. You'll see the wee ends. Another wee bit of super glue. A bit more of your dubbing just to hide. Then up under the eye, and about finish. So eyes, two options with your eyes. You could put them on the foam, or you could put them on just in front of your red dubbing there. To be honest, they both fall off. I find they fall off wherever they are, to be honest. Just whether fish taking them or the casting, I don't know what it is, but I just put a wee dab of super glue on the dubbing, and the eyes are sticky back, but they don't really stick too much. And they're up. That's one on. There's footery. Oh God. And to be honest, if the eyes would come off, I've not noticed a difference in the fish taken. And that's you, popper fry. Great fun to fish for Kenny now on September and that. It's great fly.
Where do you fish that on the cast then, Davey?
I just fish them single. Just one. Quite a not a huge long leader, but in quite heavy breaking strain because they get smashed. Especially where I fish, the fish really like them, and sometimes they'll come straight for them straight below. Other times, if you're kind of stripping it back, they'll chase it. But it's good fun. But I only ever fish one. But the eyes, I'm not convinced, but they sticky on eyes.
It's a great margin fly, isn't it?
Aye. I did for a spell, like, do the eyes on the foam and then drew eyes on, then stuck the other eyes on. But I don't think the eyes make the difference, to be honest. But they're just footery and inevitably they fall off. But they look good.
I do a pattern basically the same as that, but instead of a sugar lump, I use a big booby. Eyes, the eyes on the end of the booby.
Yeah. Aye, that'll create a good disturbance as well.
Great fly, as you say, for this time of year.
Yeah, right. Next. The next one was a daddy pattern. Getting to that time of year, I've seen quite a few about. Oh, sorry, bear with me. I'm just looking for my hook. Right. So this is a Daddy Hog Hopper. They're using deer hair again. So the hook is a Kamazan B160 size 10. It's one of my favourite hooks. I love the shape of it. The thread's just a tan 80. Tying in. just down in line with the point of the hook. So the wee trick just is just a wee bit of a wee ball of dubbing before you tie in the detached body. Quite losing the peril, like a wee pearlised stub. The trigger point also helps to keep your pheasant tail legs apart. This is high density foam. I think it's waspy. Right, so lock that in place. Then you're cutting it away at an angle. And secure in your foam. Then just your knotted pheasant tail legs, three on either side. And you notice the wee ball of dubbing, that just keeps the legs nicely apart. Tidy up. And the wings just feather off a cheap cock cape. The fly tie in Scotland website's got a 50% sale off everything just now. I think they get to the man's retiring. I picked up four kind of these type of capes for four of them for £10, I think.
You had a bargain if it was 4 for a tenner.
I think it was. Aye, it wasn't expensive. I got 4 of the capes and some peacock herring. Just put in your rings. Take how they're sitting. And keep them the same length. And now your deer here. And this is a coastal deer here from Steve at Pixel. So you're doing a kind of sedge hog wing on it. So not a huge amount of deer here. Here we go. Lost my wee comb there, so you're doing the same, combing out all your fluff. Stacking. And then measuring your wing. More deer here everywhere. And take it. And now just some, this is just some UV hair dubbing, just hair dubbing with a bit of UV fibre through it. More deer here. Like that. More your UV here. Seems to catch fish all year, the daddy long legs. A good pattern.
Well, it's not going to sink, is it?
No, no, I'll float forever. I remember opening day Lake Menteith about 3 or 4 years ago. It was Baltic, really cold, March, and there was some Irish fellas over fishing, and they had 16 daddy long legs on the dry fly. Everybody else was struggling.
Not trust me anyway.
Eh?
That's why Kate never let me out without adult supervision, namely her.
Right, and that's your last deer here.
Natural Muddler Hopper. Like, very bad way that it's changed. It must have been sick with them, of course. Imagine their faces.
A little bit of peril just at the front. Finish.
You want to just put the UV torch on that when you finish, Davey, just to see the effect.
Yep, no problem. Brush. Then you just brush everything up into the wing. That's your Daddy Hopper, Daddy Half Hog Hopper, UV torch. Not much effect off it really, is there?
You can see it at the body.
Yeah. But yeah, I'll float all day. Nice profile.
It's got the profile as well, isn't it?
Yeah. I'll show you the what to do with that electric seal dummy. That's the electric seal there and the four. It's hard to show in the camera.
Is that from Chuck and Duck again, is it?
Yeah. Maybe it'd be better if I turn out the light. Wait 2 seconds. Nah. Oh. See it all there?
Yeah.
It's just like blends of all different colours. Really nice. Yeah. Look back on. I think that's me, gentlemen. I'm out of flies. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. Yeah, I'm out of flies. If anyone's getting any requests.
I think Andrew would like to see another muddler.
Yep. Yep, 2 seconds, I'll get some stuff. Would you like to see one a dry fly one or
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be
Right.
good.
okay, 2 seconds. Two seconds, gentlemen. Let's get some stuff. Right, this is just a natural muddler. This pattern was given to me by my friend Lee. He uses this one with a foam daddy. A wee bit of a variant. It's a B160 Camazon in the face. Thread the same as the 80 in tan.
Size 10?
Sorry, Derek.
Is it a size 10?
Size 8.
Size 8.
Just there was the nearest ones to hand. Tie in your thread. Just down your barb. This one's got a peril tag on it. This is actually hen's pencil. Like that round the bend again. About a quarter of the way back up. Just through the barb is. I can hear my dog whining. And tie off your tinsel. Then I've got some lovely amber wire. I don't know if it shows up very well. Like a kind of warm copper colour. That's going to be a rib. Oh. Right, it's just some boosted natural herring squirrel dubbing. Very similar to Andrew's scruffy dubbing, if you remember his dubbing. Just dubbing up your body. And leaving space for your muddler head. So I've got, what's that, about 5mm. So using a cock tackle this time. And this is a rusty dun. I'll put it up here. I like to tie it around like kind of down towards the eye. It just keeps that a bit flat for when you're doing your head. So 2 turns at the front. And then palmer down 1, 2. So just about 2.5 turns. And another one. Turn straight at the back. A wire snapped. If your wire snapped, down the body with your thread, catching your hackle with your thread, back up. And some knotted pheasant tail legs. Three either side. Just past the bend of the hook. Right there. Yeah. Honey partridge just before the muddler head goes in. A nice kind of brown, a brownish feather you're looking for. This is a partridge skin for Steve at Cookville again. This stuff's great. I'll try these new ones again. Just fold your feather back, ease it back, and then one. That'll be 1.5 tons. Catching your partridge. Going back. Right, muddler head. This is roe deer, just roe deer from the back of the deer. So it's kind of it spins nicely for doing your muddler head.
So what's this one called, Davie? A muddler hopper?
Yeah, just a natural muddler, yeah. Yeah, it was my friend Lee gave me this pattern. He fishes it with the daddy, so he just it kind of creates a disturbance in the surface.
Yeah.
But they liked it as well. They took this as well. Just a wee bit of everything, really, isn't it? It's
Loads of movement.
yeah, it's they do them in olive as well. A nice pattern.
I think done in amber, it'll be a cracking cow dung fly as well, wouldn't it?
Yeah, yeah, it would. Yeah, I've seen a lot of them this year as well. Lost my wee comb. The deer here. Right. Sorry about that. The same as before, we're getting all the fluff and underfur out. Stack it. That's to line up your tip. Again, you're just judging how what's the word? How much a collar you want with the deer here. So you can have it longer, shorter, just about there. So you're holding out with your right hand, then grabbing all the tips with your left, and then straight up and round, and kind of slowly releasing. Tease it around with your hand. And then it comes through all the ends. Look for the front of your hook. Hold everything back and bring your thread to the eye. Bit of super glue in your thread. What? Trying to be a thread. Right, and as before, you're just brushing everything forward over your ends. Then cutting about a centimetre. Everything back. And with your curved scissors. So again, just imagine a wee imaginary circle around the eye, and then just using your curved scissors to cut from there. And remember, they're designed to cause a disturbance, so it doesn't need to be perfect or neat. Just use your, if you've got a vice that rotates, it's quite handy when doing these. Off the top. Tidy up. And that's your wee boosted natural muddler.
Thanks once again for standing in, Davie.
No problem. Sorry I wasn't more organised.
No, you're fine.
By another great pattern. Thanks for having me again.
Perhaps you'll do another one for a bit later.
Aye, no problem. Yep. I quite enjoy doing it, so yeah, no problem.
Yeah, thank you for doing it, David. Some cracking advice
Thank you,
there.
Davie. Very good.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Standing in short notice.